Intro. Today, I want to talk about something important, something many of you might be doing without even realizing the damage it can cause. Telling everyone your plans. A lot of people feel the need to announce every idea they have, every business plan, every dream, to anyone who will listen. Some of you do it on social media. Hey guys, I'm starting a new business, wish me luck. Or, I'm planning to do this, to do that. But listen carefully, my friends. Don't tell everyone your plans. Today, I'll explain why. My story. When I was younger, I made the same mistake. I was so excited about my ideas, I couldn't wait to share them. I'd sit for hours with friends, dreaming out loud, starting companies, changing the world, becoming billionaires. It was fun to dream, but I started to notice a pattern. Every time I talked too much about my plans, things didn't go the way I'd hoped. Too many opinions. Here's why. The moment you tell everyone your plans, they start giving you advice, often from people who have never done what you're trying to do. You hear opinions from people who fear taking risks, from people who, frankly, might not want to see you succeed. It's like inviting 100 chefs into your kitchen to make one dish. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Too many opinions muddy your vision. The illusion of progress. And there's another problem. When you talk too much about what you're going to do, you start to feel like you've already done it. Someone hears your idea and says, "Wow, that's amazing." You feel good, like you've accomplished something. But that feeling tricks you. Instead of putting your energy into taking action, you spend it talking. Instead of quietly building, you're chasing validation. My advice? Stay quiet. Let your actions do the talking. Feedback versus noise. Now, some of you might be thinking, "But Jack, what's wrong with sharing my ideas? Don't I need feedback?" And yes, of course you do, but not from everyone. Not all advice is helpful. When I started, hardly anyone believed in us. People thought I was crazy. Another e-company? Jack, that's for others, not for us. One of my teachers even told me, "Jack, maybe you should stick to teaching. Business is too risky." Your vision is yours. If I had listened to them, if I had let them plant doubts in my mind, do you think I would exist today? Absolutely not. Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones who hold you back. Not because they don't care, but because they can't see what you see. Your vision is yours. It's personal. It's unique. They haven't walked your path. They haven't lived your thoughts, your dreams, your goals. So how could they possibly understand what you're trying to build? Protect your vision. That's why I say, don't tell everyone your plans. Not everyone is ready to hear them, and not everyone wants you to succeed. Most importantly, not everyone can give you the right advice. Think of your idea like a seed. You don't dig it up every day to show people what's growing. You leave it in the soil, you water it, you nurture it, and one day it becomes a tree. The power of silence. When you stay quiet, something powerful happens. You gain focus. You stop worrying about what others think and start focusing on the work itself. That's when real progress happens. Let me share a story. When I first started building my first version of my business, there was so much noise. Everyone was talking about the dot-com bubble. My business starts. I remember attending meetings where people would say, "Jack, You're wasting your time. People don't act as you think. Your idea can't work. So, did I argue? Did I try to convince them they were wrong? No. I kept quiet and worked hard. I stayed focused on the vision and kept it close to my heart. Quiet execution. We were just a small team, working day and night, eating instant noodles, sleeping in the office. We didn't have time to talk. We were too busy building. And when I finally took off, everyone was shocked. "How did this happen?" they asked. I smiled. I thought, I told you so, but I didn't say it. That's the beauty of quiet execution. Your results do the talking. Jealousy is real. Now let's talk about something else. Jealousy. It's a tough truth, but not everyone will be happy when you succeed. Some people will smile to your face, but deep down, they don't want you to win. When you share your plans with these kinds of people, they can sabotage you, sometimes without realizing it. I'm sure some of you have experienced this. Doubt and sabotage. You share your dream, and instead of support, they respond with, "Are you sure? That sounds risky." Or, "Do you really think you can pull that off?" Those little doubts start to sink in. You question yourself. You lose confidence. That's how jealousy works. It's subtle, sneaky, and it can crush your dreams before they even start. The simple solution. So what's the solution? It's simple. Don't give people the opportunity to be jealous. Keep your plans to yourself. Let them find out about your success when it's too late to stop you. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should never share your plans. Of course, sometimes you need feedback or advice, but be selective. Choose the right people. Don't share your vision with people who don't understand it. Don't open up to people who are negative or pessimistic. Instead, build a circle of trusted individuals, those who believe in you, who have experience, who can offer thoughtful, constructive feedback. In my case, I had a few friends and mentors who supported me early on. They didn't always get what I was doing, but they trusted me to figure it out. They encouraged me when things got tough. Facing challenges. And let me tell you, things got very tough. There were times when we had no money, no resources, no hope. But because I had the right people around me, I kept going. I didn't need 100 opinions, I just needed a few good ones. Fear of failure. Let's talk about fear. Sometimes we share our plans because we're scared. Scared of failing. Scared of looking foolish, scared of making mistakes. We think that if we tell others, we'll be held accountable, and that will push us to succeed. But fear is a terrible motivator. Free yourself from fear. If your decisions are based on fear, you're not thinking clearly. You're letting other people control your actions. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to mess up. Failure is part of the journey. When I started the first version of my business, I failed. I failed so many times I lost count, but I didn't let fear stop me. And you shouldn't either. When you keep your plans private, you remove the fear of judgment. You give yourself freedom to experiment, to fail, to grow. Let results speak. Here's the truth. Nobody really cares about your plans. They care about your results. You can talk all day about what you're going to do, but if you don't deliver, it means nothing. That's why I always say, let success speak for itself. When I eventually became successful, people were shocked. They couldn't believe that a small team of underdogs had built one of the world's online companies. But by then, it was too late for doubt. The results were undeniable. Silence is your superpower. That's the lesson I want you to take away. When you keep your plans to yourself, you protect your vision. You shield it from negativity, doubt, and jealousy. You give yourself space to focus on what matters: execution. When you reach your goals, people will see it for themselves. You won't need to explain anything. So, my young friends, as you begin your journey, remember this: silence is your superpower. Don't waste time telling everyone your plans. Don't seek validation from those who don't understand your vision. Don't let fear guide you. Instead, focus on the work. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Let your success surprise those who doubted you. And most importantly, trust yourself. You already have everything you need to succeed. Just stay focused, stay quiet, and keep moving forward. One day, when you've achieved your dreams, people will ask how you did it. And you'll smile, because you'll know the secret was simple. You kept your plans to yourself. Thank you.